Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, May 1st, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. When you're a competitor, it's never the wins that stick with you forever. It's the ones that got away from you that you can never seem to shake. So I can't even begin to imagine what Rita Penteado has been feeling over the last year or so after that close call she had at the New York Pro. The Women's Physique All-Star is coming back this year looking to settle some unfinished business. And my people close to the source tell me that she means business this time around. With less than a month to go before the Toronto Pro now, Penteado is already maybe in her best shape of her career. So it shouldn't come as a major shock if she delivers an emphatic win to help bring this whole thing full circle. All told, it's been a pretty crazy year in the women's physique division so far, and that's without even throwing Sheronica Henton into the mix. Henton is coming off a career season that included a runner-up finish at the Arnold Classic and a big win at the Charlotte Europa Pro. And one of the best-kept secrets in the division is almost ready to fire up the engines once again. Over the last few weeks, Henton and her team have been leaving a trail of breadcrumbs leading up to whatever they've got up next on their docket. And as far as I can tell, Henton is right on track to bring the thunder again sometime here in the next few weeks, which means there should be a whole lot of athletes keeping their heads in the swivel so Hurricane Sheronica doesn't roll in and wipe them off the map. Every few years, we have a girl who comes along in the bikini division who comes out of the gates strong and carries that force with her all the way to the Olympia stage. And you don't have to be a bikini nerd to figure out that this year that girl is perennial title threat Romina Bass. With 2 wins and 2 top 3 finishes in the books already this year, Bass has been like a one-woman wrecking crew on her 3-continent tour. And if we've learned anything from history, it should tell us that Romina Bass should probably start getting some action as one of the early favorites to challenge for the 2018 Bikini Olympia title. Most athletes can take care of business when everything goes well, but it's the superstars who know how to rise to the occasion when it's crunch time. But when you've got 6 professional wins on your resume, like Matt Acton, I don't think you have to worry about people calling your clutch gene into question. Recently, the former top 3 Olympian released a handful of new updates to show off the latest phase in his renovation of Matt Acton 3.0, which looks pretty damn good from where I'm standing. Even though it may not have been reflected in the placings back at the Orlando Europa Pro, you could tell that he put in some serious work to retool his new look. And as long as he's willing to keep working out the adjustments, it's only a matter of time before he starts finding his footing once again. There's an old saying that goes, heavy is the head that wears the crown. But things seem to be going pretty good at the moment for men's physique royalty, George Brown. Since wrapping up a solid 4th place finish at the Salt Lake City Showdown a few weeks ago, King George doesn't look like he's feeling any worse for the wear these days. For one reason or another, we still haven't seen Brown hit that same ultra peak level that's been his MO throughout most of his career. But when you've got a track record like a guy like George Brown, you've earned the right to tell everyone to just sit back, take a deep breath, and remember, trust the process. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.